word denial. It's like, yeah, but we talked about that already. That was the other day, and I don't want to talk about that again, but it's happening today. I'm in denial today is the issue.
Welcome to Aloha Speaks, home of Malama Aloha Pono by Alexander Noman.
Aloha, Alex here with Aloha Speaks once again. And the topic today is admitting what? And the parentheses has 3 words in it. The first word is attachment. There's a slash. Second word is daily. Third word, and there's a slash after that. And third word is value. And a lot of times I start with that last word first because none of this is going to have any benefit if there's not a value, if I don't have a sense of value to any of it, or some of it, or how much of a value. Admitting what? I realize, going over my notes, which are the funnest yet, at least they look that way because they're so colorful, is attachment is one word. Daily is another word, because this admitting what, and I realized what, is that it ends up being like a review. I could have made the topic a review unintentionally. But it's every day because I'm living every day. I'm alive. And it's relentless that this invitation to attachment, and attachment to what? I'm going to get started here. Forget is the first word. And I have a parentheses, T-E-R, forget her. Because I have this forgetter. And the forgetter is at play every day. I just love to forget. I have this thing that goes on, like, that thinks. There's this thinking that there's some even benefit to forgetting. That's a lie. So I'm benefiting from admitting something on a daily basis. When I'm not feeling up to snuff, like ideal, not feeling ideal. I like to feel good. There's a lot of different words for it, but to keep it simple, I like to feel good. Let's say sometime through the day I am not feeling good. The issue is honesty to myself. Always it is, but it's like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with honesty. I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to go on. Skip over that. Skip over everything. I want to feel good. It's like, that's why it's like, yeah, give me a drink. Give me some food. Give me a cup of coffee. Give me something out there. Let me make a phone call to my friend. Just out there. Not look at me. I wanna stay in that word denial. It's like, yeah, but we talked about that already. That was the other day, and I don't want to talk about that again, but it's happening today. I'm in denial today is the issue. So it's like, if I don't look at it today, then I am paying for it. The attachment that I find because I do the personal assessment, which we're coming up to, is this need to be right. This is what I'm denying. It's like, okay, I'm willing to feel like crap. Sorry. In exchange for this need to be right. Me, I'm talking about me here. I am. I'll trade it off. Because, damn it, I'm right. And I'm attached to that. And I'm not looking at it. But here's the cycle. So, unknowingly, I'm talking about segment 1 here of Malama Aloha Pono. But what happens is, in this attachment to this need to be right, my listening ability goes out the door. And I've even had training. I know about the effectiveness of validating, checking in with the other person. Here's the thing. It requires me to listen to them. This position that I take, this attachment to a need to be right, I'm not even listening, which is it's talked about in the other videos, that I'm in those other first 3 that I'm not even, it's not even going in. If I were to, let's say that it were to go in, and I were to repeat back and say, oh, is this what you said? I certainly wouldn't be in a place of being over there with them to where I could intuit, to where I could be an intuitive place to even go deeper with them, because I'm so wrapped up in my own need to be right. It's cutting me off from intimacy. But I'm not in touch with that because I'm not even admitting it. There's a need to, but I'm not wanting to. So it goes on, because when there's pushback, because now there's a development of some pushback going on here, because I'm even, let's say I am right, which a lot of times I'm not. I'm actually wrong, but I'm attached to being right. But let's say that technically I'm right. It's not whether I'm right or wrong. It's this attachment to the need to be right that is wrong. It's just wrong because it's causing so much yuck. It's causing the walls to go up and pushback and argument and dissension. So what's going on is these negative feelings, negative emotions. That then blocks with a sense of defiance any need for self-assessment. So now we went from segment 1 to segment 2 about listening, to now we're sitting at segment 3. Any need for personal assessment? Hell no. It's the other person. It's not about me, it's about them. It's a cyclical thing. Now, that all of those things to then, for me, when I do the different thing and have a willingness to look at those things, a whole nother world opens up. Because it is about me. In fact, it's only about me. It had nothing to do with the other person. But this thing about segment 4, the subconscious, the unknown and hidden subconscious, it's been unwittingly been given the steering wheel of the bus. I don't even have a clue, but it has. From prior things, and I haven't done anything on that segment yet, but this is what is driving the bus. Because I am in an unconscious state. Getting conscious, doing these, having the willingness would change things. Since in the state of unwillingness, there's been some damage done that in segment 5, repairs can be made once the willingness comes. That can be addressed, and that can be very helpful. But what's the ultimate payoff? What's the ultimate cost of the defiance, of the unwillingness in today on a daily basis when I am not feeling good? Is simply not feeling good. It's that 6th segment. The cost of loving myself. And there can be no greater cost. It has ripple effects to where it also costs others. But that robbing of my own love of self, it's a cyclical thing. And it begins with that honesty. In segment 1, it can't. In today, it's not a philosophical. It's not in the head. It's a practical, functional thing for me that works. Without that honesty, it perpetuates the misery, the suffering. As long as I have honesty going for me, it's unlimited the potential. Until next time, aloha.